Hello, welcome back from Plot to Plate No Dig Allotment. My name is Carl. If this is the first time you've been here, you're very welcome. Have a look at my other videos, tutorial videos on how to plant and water plant certain times of the year. So the plan today is to show you just a little bit of an update of what's going on behind me. As you can see, I've done quite a bit of work today, transplanting and potting on and so forth. So I'm just going to show you what's going on in the grow shed. As you know, I've set up the polytunnel on my decking. If you want to look at that video, just look back to a couple of videos ago and you'll see what I've done there. Anyway, let me just turn you around and see what's going on. There we go, guys. So it's quite a bit going on here. So we've got 3 different varieties of lettuce here, which are really coming on now. They've all been transplanted. There's a couple that seems to be failing there, and I'm not sure if it's because I put too much water in. So just going to see how that goes. Well, they may be even been burnt by the light because the light was on a bit full, so I've just turned it down slightly. But we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. They have 40 cell trays. There's 3 trays there, so it's 120 plants. In this one here, I have sown, let me just double check what it was, spinach. So I got a couple of seeds of spinach, multi-sown spinach in here. I've got peas in there. Again, that's a 40 cell, that's a 28 cell tray, that one is. This is one of the CD60s, Charles Dowdens, and I've got mustard and more lettuce in there. That's iceberg lettuce. So I got Lolla Rosa there. You can just see the leaves orangey turning up. Look, as you can see them, they're looking healthy plants, like I said. This is what variety was that? That was Winter Density, and these are Tom Thumb. I've also got here a bit more mustard growing, and they seem to be coming on really well now. I've got some tomatoes that I've potted on. So you remember I planted some tomato seed about a week ago, and these were I got 3 varieties at the back called Moneymaker. But I'm growing a lot of cherry tomatoes this year, guys, like what do they call them, like Sun Gold and the sweet cherry type. So there's 9 plants here that I've just potted on. This is a 50 cell seed tray with 2 different varieties of lettuce in there, because a lot of lettuce leaves I'll be picking obviously for the stall. I put in over here, I've got kale, sprouts and cabbage. I can't remember the variety of cabbage. I think it's Primo. Let's just double check. Yes, Primo. I've also got tomatoes. They're just poking through here. They're not quite big enough to transplant yet, but they're not far away. They won't be long. That is Gardener's Delight. There's about 20 seeds in there, and there's about 6 or 7 seeds in this variety. I've never actually seen it before, or even heard of it until this year. Ace 55 VF Organic. I haven't got a clue what VF stands for, if I'm honest, because I just thought it's a new variety. I've never seen it before. I'll try it. So they are starting to germinate there. I've also got another 50 seed tray here, and I've put peas in there as well. So there's 2 peas per module in there, and they'll be for shoots, which will be grown inside the polytunnel. These other ones will be grown up sticks because they're like an earlier variety, Kelvedon Wonder. These are Alderman, so these are the varieties I always grow every year. So you can see there's a lot going on in the makeshift shed at the moment. Next year, guys, this is going to be much better organised. Obviously, I've got onions as well there. They can go down the plot now into the tunnel. They don't need any heat. I've got my heater underneath this shelving, so that's keeping it sort of like relatively warm through the frosty nights. These lettuces and peas don't really need any heat, if I'm honest, because as long as they got the lights, they're fine. But we've had a couple of really cold nights, and I just wanted to make sure it's not going to do the plants any harm. I think we got some nicer weather coming from the end of this week. Once that comes in and this cold spell have passed, this frost spell have passed, I will definitely turn the heater off, and I'll just have the lights in here, because the lights give off some heat as well, with obviously the reflector panels in the back. So that's just a quick update, guys, on what's going on inside the makeshift grow room. But like I said, it's just chucked together this year because I've had a lot of things that I've needed to sort out. So there's a lot of tools and junk that needs to be moved out of here. But ideally what I'm going to do is I'm going to when this equipment's out, I'm going to put shelves all up this way, shelves that way, and shelves this way. Give it all a nice good paint and foil all the back end area with Mylar reflector. And that will obviously make a massive difference. And I'm going to get two lights to go there and 2 lights to go here. And that will give me a fantastic start and much more room starting my seeds off, particularly my warm loving plants, to get myself a bit of a start on the season. Anyway, that's enough of Carl waffling. Please just consider hitting that subscribe to the channel, because I'm on 845 subscribers at the moment. I would love to get up to 1,000. That would really make my year. And as soon as I get to 1,000, I am going to do a bit of a draw, and there's going to be a prize for the winner. So hit that button, guys. You know you want to. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.